Welcome to today's news. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanzeeba Noreen. Here are the latest trending news stories from across the globe. Let's dive into today's top headlines. Democrats pull Biden campaign ads after Trump rally shooting. Trump documents case dismissed, vice presidential announcement soon. Investigators are still trying to determine motive more than a day after assassination attempt on Trump. Secret Service touts strengthened RNC security amid criticism over Trump shooting. Almost 300,000 still without power 1 week after Hurricane Beryl ripped through Texas. U.S. health officials confirm 4 new bird flu cases in Colorado poultry workers. Argentina fans cheered Copa America win, a break from country's economic crisis. Russia downs 22 Ukrainian drones. Bangladesh students clash in job quota protests, at least 100 injured. Scientists find underground cave on moon. Di Maria shines as Argentina claims 16th Copa America title in final farewell. And Spain completes unbeaten run to claim 4th European Championship title with 2-1 victory over England. You are listening to Headlines Now News in detail. The failed assassination attempt on Donald Trump has led the Democrats to pause their presidential campaign. They stopped attack ads and criticism of Trump and may have paused efforts to replace Joe Biden as their candidate. The campaign was already in trouble after a recent debate mishap, and the shooting added more confusion. Democrats shifted focus to national unity, pulling a $50 million ad campaign and halting TV attack ads. Biden urged everyone to lower the temperature in our politics in a speech. Biden's team also told staff to avoid comments on social media and pause all campaign communication until more is known. This change gives Biden a chance to strengthen his position as the Democratic nominee, calming speculations about his candidacy. Biden cancelled a speech in Austin to mark the 60th anniversary of the Civil Rights Act, and Kamala Harris postponed a stop in Palm Beach, Florida. Instead of attacking Trump, the campaign will highlight Biden's record of condemning political violence. Biden will still have a primetime interview with NBC's Lester Holt, but it will now be at the White House. A U.S. judge dismissed one of Donald Trump's criminal cases on Monday, giving him a major win just before he reveals his vice presidential pick. Judge Aileen Cannon, appointed by Trump, said the prosecutor in the classified documents case was unlawfully appointed. This comes 2 days after an assassination attempt on Trump at a Pennsylvania rally. Trump expected to announce his VP choice at the Republican convention in Milwaukee may reveal his pick earlier. Leading contenders include Senators J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio and Governor Doug Burgum. Trump will accept the party's nomination on Thursday to run against President Joe Biden in the November election. Polls show a tight race. Despite losing in 2020, Trump claims widespread fraud and hasn't committed to accepting the 2024 results if he loses. Following the assassination attempt, Trump plans to revise his speech to focus on national unity. This speech will be very different, he told the Washington Examiner. He also hopes his other legal cases will be dismissed after this recent decision. The FBI is still looking for a motive for the shooter who tried to kill former President Donald Trump. The shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, was a 20-year-old from Bethelburg, Pennsylvania. Investigators are checking his phone and searching his home and car. Crooks acted alone, but the FBI is looking into whether he had any help. There are no public safety concerns and no signs of mental health issues have been found. During a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Crooks fired several shots from a rooftop, missing Trump but killing one person and injuring two others. The person killed was Corey Comparator, a former fire chief. The injured are stable. Trump, who was shot in the ear, is now in Milwaukee for the Republican National Convention. Crooks was a member of a local sportsmen's club and a registered Republican. He graduated from Bethelburg High School in 2022 and Community College of Allegheny County in 2024. He worked at a nursing center and his background check was clean. The FBI is treating the case as an assassination attempt and potential domestic terrorism. They have received over 2,600 tips and are asking the public for more information. The U.S. Secret Service director said she has reviewed and strengthened security plans for the Republican convention in Milwaukee after the failed assassination attempt on Donald Trump. This incident has put her agency under political pressure. Thomas Matthew Crooks fired an AR-15 style rifle from a rooftop near Trump at the Butler Farm Show grounds. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas called it a failure of security, saying a direct line of sight like that to the former president should not occur. Trump was shot in the right ear, feeling the bullet ripping through the skin. One person was killed and two were injured. Crooks was killed by a Secret Service sniper. Authorities are still searching for a motive. Mayorkas stated they would study the event independently to improve safety for their protectees. Local counter-sniper teams were supposed to cover the building, but there was confusion about responsibility. The Secret Service relies on local law enforcement for support at campaign events. Mayorkas denied reports that the Secret Service diverted resources from Trump to protect First Lady Jill Biden. He emphasized that they take every threat seriously and make necessary security adjustments. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Hundreds of thousands of people in southeastern Texas are still without power a week after Hurricane Beryl hit the state. According to PowerOutage.us, 288,000 customers are without electricity, leaving many without air conditioning during a heat wave with temperatures reaching up to 93 degrees. CenterPoint Energy, the main power supplier in the greater Houston area, has reconnected almost 2 million people, about 90% of those affected. Governor Greg Abbott demanded that CenterPoint improve its hurricane preparation plans and provide details by July 31 on how they will address power outages and reduce risks. Failure to do so could result in an executive order. Abbott also directed the Public Utility Commission of Texas to investigate the delays in restoring power. He called it unacceptable that so many Texans were left without electricity for days after a Category 1 hurricane. Centrepoint stated that restoring power is their top priority and that crews are working around the clock. They acknowledged customers' frustrations and noted that they deployed 3,000 staff when forecasts changed. Abbott added 17 counties to a FEMA assistance program for financial help for damaged homes or businesses. 8 people in Harris County have died due to the hurricane. 4 poultry workers in Colorado have been diagnosed with bird flu, health officials confirmed Sunday. This brings the U.S. total to 9 cases since the first human case of this outbreak was detected in 2022. Also in a Colorado poultry worker, 8 of the 9 cases were reported this year. The workers had mild symptoms like red eyes, fever, chills, cough, sore throat, and runny nose. None were hospitalized. Another worker with symptoms is being tested. The infected workers were culling poultry at a farm in northeast Colorado and had direct contact with infected birds. Since 2020, the bird flu virus known as H5N1 has been spreading among mammals in many countries. Earlier this year, it was detected in U.S. livestock and is now in cattle in several states. Health officials say the threat to the public is low and the virus hasn't spread between people, but they are watching closely. The CDC sent a team to Colorado to help investigate. Previous cases this year were in dairy farm workers in Michigan, Texas, and Colorado. The virus in the latest cases is similar to the earlier ones, with further analysis underway. As of Friday, H5N1 has been confirmed in 152 dairy herds in 12 states and in hundreds of poultry flocks in over 30 states, according to the U.S. Agriculture Department. Now it's time for global updates. Argentines celebrated their Copa America victory Sunday night in Buenos Aires, cheering and setting off fireworks around the landmark obelisk after Argentina beat Colombia 1-0 in extra time. However, the mood is different from the World Cup win 19 months ago. Today, Argentina faces an economic crisis with 270% inflation and nearly 60% of the population living in poverty. Governor Javier Milei, an anarcho-capitalist, has implemented new spending cuts, sparking protests and strikes. Many people like Diego Caceres, who once worked as a cook, are now unemployed and homeless. Despite the challenges, Argentines found joy in their national team's success. Erika Maya, a homeless mother of 6, said soccer offers a much-needed escape. For 24 days, the nation was captivated by Lionel Messi and his team, finding relief from their daily struggles. Messi's future in soccer remains uncertain, but fans hope he will continue to play. His leg injuries have caused concern, but he hasn't ruled out playing in the 2026 World Cup. President Milei congratulated the team, and the victory brought brief national pride to Buenos Aires, uniting friends and strangers in celebration. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. Russia reported that it shot down 22 Ukrainian drones overnight, with the incidents occurring in the west of the country and over Crimea. According to Moscow's defense ministry, 15 drones were intercepted in the Bryansk region, 6 over Crimea and 1 in Lipetsk. Additionally, the governor of Kursk stated that 3 more Ukrainian drones were downed in that area. Ukraine has increased its drone attacks on Russian territory this year, aiming at energy sites that support Russia's military efforts. Both Russia and Ukraine have heavily relied on drones during the conflict, which began in February 2022. These drones include larger self-detonating types capable of traveling hundreds of kilometers. The ongoing drone warfare highlights the evolving tactics used by both sides as they seek to gain an advantage in the ongoing conflict. As the situation continues to develop, drone strikes and interceptions remain a significant aspect of the military strategies employed by both nations in this prolonged struggle. Over 100 students were injured in Bangladesh on Monday during clashes between protesters demanding an end to a job quota system and supporters of the ruling party. These protests are significant, marking the first major demonstrations against Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina since her re-election in January, which the main opposition boycotted. In cities like Dhaka, thousands of anti-quota protesters and members of Hasina's Awami League threw rocks and fought with sticks and iron rods at various universities. Injuries were reported across several campuses as the violence escalated. The protests began after the High Court ordered the government to restore a 30% job quota for descendants of freedom fighters. Although Bangladesh's top court suspended that order for a month last week, the protests continued to grow. Tensions increased when Hasina refused to meet the students' demands, saying the issue was now with the court. Hasina described those opposing the job quotas as Razakar, a term for collaborators during the 1971 War of Independence. Her comments led many students to join protests late at night, prompting government officials to warn against destabilizing the situation. Scientists have confirmed the existence of an underground cave on the moon not far from where Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed 55 years ago. An Italian-led team reported that this sizable cave can be accessed from a deep pit located at the Sea of Tranquility, about 400 kilometers from Apollo 11's landing site. The researchers say the pit, like over 200 others found on the moon, was formed by the collapse of a lava tube. Leonardo Carrer and Lorenzo Brizon from the University of Trento expressed excitement at finally proving the existence of lunar caves, which have puzzled scientists for over 50 years. Using radar measurements from NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, the team estimated the cave is at least 40 meters wide and possibly much longer. They believe there could be hundreds of these pits and thousands of lava tubes on the moon, especially in ancient lava plains and near the South Pole, where NASA plans to land astronauts in the coming years. These caves could provide natural shelters for astronauts, protecting them from harmful cosmic rays, solar radiation, and micrometeorite strikes. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 18,525.09. The NYSE Composite is increased by 19.17 points or 0.10%. Tokyo stock close price is 41,190.68. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 1,033.34 points or 2.45%. Shanghai stock close price is 2,974.01. The Shanghai index is increased by 2.72 points or 0.09%. Hong Kong stock close price is 18,015.94. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 277.44 points or 1.52%. Bombay stock close price is 80,664.86. The Sensex index is increased by 145.52 points or 0.18%. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Argentina secured its record 16th Copa America title, defeating Colombia 1-0 in a thrilling final at Hard Rock Stadium in Florida. The decisive goal came from Lautaro Martinez in the 112th minute after a perfect pass from Giovanni Lo Celso. The match faced delays due to thousands of ticketless fans trying to enter the stadium, but the excitement erupted when Martinez lifted the ball over Colombia's goalkeeper Camilo Vargas. This victory adds to Argentina's triumphs in the 2022 World Cup and the 2021 Copa America, marking a special moment for Lionel Messi, who may be playing in his last international tournament. Unfortunately, Messi limped off the field with an ankle injury in the 64th minute, leaving fans and teammates concerned. He had collided with Colombian player Santiago Arias earlier, showing signs of struggle throughout the match. The win also served as a farewell for Angel Di Maria and Nicolas Otamendi, both playing their final match at 36. Di Maria expressed his joy, saying he dreamed of retiring after a final victory, making this a historic night for Argentina. Spain defeated England 2-1 in Berlin to claim its fourth European Championship title, surpassing Germany for the most in history. The winning goal came in the 86th minute when Michael Oyarzabal tapped in a cross from Marc Cucurella. Spain controlled much of the first half but couldn't score until early in the second half. Just after halftime, Lamine Yamal set up Nico Williams, who fired the ball into the net for a 1-0 lead. England equalized in the 73rd minute with a long-range shot from Cole Palmer, assisted by Jude Bellingham. Despite late chances from England, including headers from Declan Rice and Marc Guehi, Spain held on for the victory. "I am euphoric, we deserved it," said Williams after the match, celebrating the support from fans and family. Spain completed the tournament unbeaten in 7 matches, scoring 15 goals and conceding only 4. The 17-year-old Yamal became the youngest player ever to score at Euros. England continues to search for its first major trophy since the 1966 World Cup. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Democrats pull Biden campaign ads after Trump rally shooting. Trump documents case dismissed, vice presidential announcement soon. Investigators are still trying to determine motive more than a day after assassination attempt on Trump. Secret Service touts strengthened RNC security amid criticism over Trump shooting. Almost 300,000 still without power 1 week after Hurricane Beryl ripped through Texas. U.S. health officials confirm 4 new bird flu cases in Colorado poultry workers. Argentina fans cheered Copa America win, a break from country's economic crisis. Russia downs 22 Ukrainian drones. Bangladesh students clash in job quota protests, at least 100 injured. Scientists find underground cave on moon. Di Maria shines as Argentina claims 16th Copa America title in final farewell. And Spain completes unbeaten run to claim 4th European Championship title with 2-1 victory over England. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.